Hello guys, today I will talk about one of the most life-changing point of my life so far, and then since then have a lot of things changed, and then I truly experienced this kind of things by myself, and then now I want to share it with you also so that it can help you. And by the way, this video is mostly for a man because that's what I experienced as a man, can be only applicable for a man also, because very manly thing. I don't know how to explain, but it's a way. By the video you will understand that as a man you can only do it, because I didn't hear it for girls also. So if you're a man and if you are looking for a way to change your life, to start everything again, and then to build better life, to build better health, and to build better physiques and everything, also financially, physically, mentally, develop and change yourself, and then looking for a starting point, I think that these things is must to go for first. So of course this is so this is semen retention, or let's say celibacy, but it should be voluntary celibacy, or called in different names. And then sometimes some people call it known as November, or like or different. It has a different names. Basically, it is stopping masturbation and all kind of self-indulging things which is related to down there, and stopping it for a good. I know for a beginning it's very most difficult decision you can ever make, but after a while you will understand that how much energy, how much life things that it costs you, and gradually you begin to give up on that and then become part of this community that are really growing bigger every year. So since I started it, a lot of things have changed in my life again. And by the way, I want to talk about a lot of them, but I just will talk about some of them in this video. One of the features is first one that I experienced or have seen was facial features change, or much sharper facial appearance it was. So after taking 14 or 15 days, it started around 2 or 2.5 years ago. Of course it was on and off basis. I didn't just celebrate myself for 2.5 years or 3 years. And then in that case I'm only talking about masturbation. I'm not talking about sexual relationship with anyone. So after taking some time, after celebrating for almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks in the beginning, I find out that my facial features are changing, and then my eyes becoming sharper. Before, I had a problem with my eyes, and when I look at some computers or some kind of screens for a while, I used to have a lot of eye ache, and also it really triggered my headache, and I used to have a lot of problems with my eye and then headaches also. After starting it, after gradually, I felt like that my eye ache and then headache is gradually disappearing, because I feel like I have more energy, and additionally my face become much smoother, and my skin tone also, not skin tone but the skin texture is also changing, becoming much moist, and then much more looking healthy, and it gives you a little bit shine on your face. And I think that I can talk it a lot, but I don't want to make it very long, so that's why I just keep it here, that it changes your facial appearance, and it makes your skin go brighter, it makes your skin much smoother. Another one that I felt in the beginning of the process was a higher level of testosterone and higher level of motivation. After 2 or 3 weeks, I guess I started that, I felt like my body has a lot of energy that I cannot consume it anymore, because I want to go out, I want to do things, but it doesn't finish, because my body got used to do things like that for a long time, and I used to exhaust my energy by this kind of things, that watching some adult movies, and then meanwhile doing masturbation as a child. Of course, not a child, but it was a teenager things, and gradually grow to an adult in my early 20s also just went like that. And I didn't understand that it really consumes a lot of my energy, and I really waste my energy, and then all important nutritions that I take and just go to waste just by pleasing myself for 2 or 3 seconds. So it increased my testosterone, and by increased testosterone I feel more motivated to do things. For the first time after many years, I felt like I have a desire to go to gym and to do workout. Actually, I talked about it before also. I started going to the gym on a continuous basis. Of course, it's just like a 2.5 years now on and off basis, but before that I have never had a gym experience more than 3 or 4 times. But after I started, I went to gym for like a 3 or 4 months, and of course after that I changed my place. Anyway, so it motivated me, it dragged me to go to the gym and then have lifting and do some kind of body weight workout, anything that I have in my hand, like I do a push-up at home and walk outside. So this was the second thing that I experienced while I was doing celibacy, while I was practicing celibacy, that I have a higher testosterone level. And of course, how did I know? I didn't check it, but I felt like this because my body was craving for physical exercises. My body was craving for doing something creative, and I understood or assumed that, of course, because I'm not a medical person to directly relate it to that, but I felt like there is a connection between that and I felt like there is higher level of testosterone. And then the third one was about healing body, because you have a lot of energy now and then you don't do a lot of things. I mean, like, you don't waste your energy and then your body gets a nutrition. Even so, you go to the gym, but it doesn't consume as much as it consumed while you are masturbating. You have immense of energy, and then you keep it, and sometimes you go to gym, sometimes you go for a walk, sometimes you study, but it's still not enough. But your body has full of this energy. So what does your body do with this energy after a long period of time? Let's say that 2 months, 3 months. For me, the first strike was 6 months, exactly 180 days, and I just stopped it because I had a reason for that also. So anyway, and during that process, I felt like that my body is healing itself. Especially, I talked about my eye ache and then headache also. It disappeared, and then meanwhile, I think it coincide on exactly the beginning of the coronavirus stage that it started there. I was in Israel back then, and it started, and I started in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, 2020 December, and then Corona came here 2021 March 8 exactly. So before the 3 months before that, I was also celebrating, and I have immense energy. And then after that, a lot of people got Corona, and then Corona struck too high. But during that period, I didn't get any Corona. I didn't get any sickness, despite being a lot of times in contact with with people who had the Corona. My body was able to fight against the illness. My body was able to protect itself because it has a lot of energy, because it's immune in the highest level. So as I told before, it has a potential to heal your body in different ways. Let it be your gut, let it be your stomach, let it be your head, let it be any part of your body. If you are struggling with some health issues, give your body a time to heal itself. Give your body energy to heal itself. And then this one, I mean, stopping masturbation and stopping watching adult movies or things like that is one of the best way to start doing it. So just give your body time and just give your body energy to heal itself, to restore it by itself. So anyway, I don't want to make it really long because I swear a lot of things I have talked about. I have a lot of things to talk about that, but it's okay, and I just stay here. And then also I will talk about higher level of energy also means higher level of financial stability. It is directly connected. If you I don't know how to explain it, but there is a very strong connection between your energy level and your financial situation. More energetic person you are, more stable person you are in your mood, more dedicated you are, of course, you get a lot of more money than you had before. So I personally experienced that I had never had money before as much as I had during my celibacy period. And every time when I was celebrating for more period of time, actually I don't really want to I don't want to go too deep into the subject because I feel like it's also secret for me. I really don't want to share it a lot. But for those who are into these things will probably know that it has effect on your financial stability also. So if you are celebrating for a long period of time, probably because you have more energy and probably because you are more awake, your brain functions well, you look for a way to make money, you look for a way to make a business, you look for a way to have your things done in not later tomorrow but today, exactly this time. So it was like a forced one that I experienced, but again I had a lot of things that I experienced during this period, 2.5 years. I'm really grateful, a personal experience through this things that I came across, and then I experienced that. I really recommend that just give yourself 1 week and then 2 weeks of free, and then test it. If it's worked for you, if you see that it has changed for you, of course you can go for it. If not, nothing to lose, again, only 1 or 2 weeks without these things. But I'm sure that if you go one time with that, I'm sure that it will give you so many things that you will love it. And of course, meanwhile, gradually you will just stop your so-called bad habits in order to do a favor for yourself. I think I will have more videos about this subject because it has really important role in my life, and I hope that it will help others by just practicing it. There are a lot of people are doing it now, a lot of people are experiencing it, a lot of people are benefiting it. Just write it like a semen retention or like a celibacy or things like that, and then read about the comments, watch the YouTube videos, and so many people have like attestation, or like so many people have their own experience about this, and then their personal experience you will hear and you will listen, and then it will also probably make you give a try, make you see if it's possible. Thank you very much for watching, and then don't try, and then by the way, also try to watch other videos of mine, because I have a few more videos about different things that I tried during this period, which also give me more motivation, give me more energy. It's also about eating and then things like that. Hopefully it will be useful for you. Thank you very much for watching again.